movie directed by Judd Apatow, and it stars Amy Schumer, Bill Hader, Colin Quinn, John Cena, Edmari Strasmeyer. Such a great cast put together for this film. It tells the story of a girl named Amy who, at a young age, is told by her father, played by Colin Quinn, that monogamy is unrealistic. So, as she grows up, she gets the idea that it's okay not to stay with one person and to just, if you don't like that person anymore, you go to another one and you just keep dumping each person just to have fun. Until she meets Dr. Aaron Connors, played by Bill Hader, and starts to fall for him. I wasn't really a big fan of Amy Schumer before this. I mean, I had nothing against her, but I never really paid much attention to her comedy, and I've been a pretty big fan of Judd Apatow. I like the way that his films show the other side of romance, the marriage life, and show all the funny aspects of it, and so I was mildly interested in this movie, and I'm so happy to say that I was so surprised and so blown away by this movie that it was way funnier and way better than I thought it was going to be. It's definitely one of the best movies of the year, and probably the funniest movie I've seen all year. The cast is really the strongest aspect of this movie. Everybody works so well. I mean, there's so many surprises. Amy Schumer, I mean, I'm kind of becoming a big fan now, because before this, like I said, I didn't really pay too much attention to her, and seeing her in this movie just gave me interest in seeing how her comedy works, because really she looks like she plays herself in this movie, but she plays the part so well that it really benefits everybody else in this movie. Bill Hader playing her romantic interest, he's a really funny guy. I mean, on Saturday Night Live and everything, I kind of expected him to be funny, and he really, really works well in this movie. But there's two big surprises in this movie that I didn't expect. First one being LeBron James. Now, I'm not really a big fan of LeBron James. He seems kind of like he's a conceited guy in real life, and I don't know, that's not really my thing, so I don't really pay too much attention to him, but he's one of the funniest aspects of this movie. I mean, the way he plays basically a polar opposite of how the media perceives him, really cracked me up every time he jumped on screen. I mean, he plays the real sensitive, soft-spoken guy, and he's Aaron Connors, Amy's romantic interest, best friend, and it just really works for the movie. And I was really surprised by him, and I really hope that he is in more comedies, because if his NBA career doesn't work, he definitely has a knack for comedic films, and he has great comedic timing. Amy Schumer wrote the script while also starring in the movie, and her style of writing really, really works for this film. Her dialogue was smart, it was hysterical. I mean, I was laughing pretty much the whole time. It was really, really, really surprising how funny this movie was, because usually Judd Apatow has a pretty decent balance of comedy and drama, and this movie has that, but it's a lot funnier than most of his movies. It's probably just as funny, maybe even funnier than The 40-Year-Old Virgin, and I didn't think that could be topped, because in my opinion, that's his best movie. The other big surprise in the movie is John Cena. Now, I've always liked John Cena. I don't watch wrestling that much, but I like him as he seems like a very likable guy. I've seen the movie The Marine, and I like that movie. It's a pretty solid action movie, but seeing him in this movie, the same as LeBron James, I would love to see him in more comedies, and I'm hoping that he's in more comedies. Before the movie, I saw this trailer for the Tina Fey, Amy Poehler movie Sisters, and he's in that, so I'll definitely be checking that out just to see how he is, because the way he plays the same kind of thing LeBron does, where he plays the ultra-sensitive kind of guy, even though he's a big, hulking, massive guy. I mean, he's huge in this movie, and when there's a part in the movie here where he really just he steals the show for a little bit until LeBron James comes on screen and steals the show back. Just a lot of the cast just steal the show in every scene they're in. It's really one of the best casts all around that I've seen in a movie this year. Now guys, while the movie is really great, it's not completely perfect. I had two minor quips with the movie, and first one being the usual Judd Apatow length issue where it kind of overstayed its welcome towards the end. I mean, most Judd Apatow movies do this. This is 40, it was like 40 minutes over long, and this is only about 10 minutes over long, so it's not overly bad, and I was still having a great time during it, laughing, but still, I was kind of like, alright, where's this going? It's kind of slowing down a little. And then, the other problem I had was where the script, while being executed so well and being really, really funny, was very predictable. I mean, it's a romantic comedy, so you kind of expected it to be. I wasn't really surprised by anything. I mean, like, it's your normal run-of-the-mill romantic comedy stuff. If whatever you think's gonna happen happens in this movie, the only thing being different is that, as opposed to the normal man being the promiscuous one, it's a female this time. So that was a cool aspect, but really it's just like the genders were reversed, but nothing else. So nothing really different happens in this movie besides it being really hysterical. And I'm not saying that the movie, I didn't enjoy the story, it's kind of the generic run-of-the-mill romantic comedy story. Besides those problems, guys, this movie is something special. I mean, I went in with such little expectations that I was completely blown away. It's in my top 5 right now for best movie I've seen this year, and I'm very happy to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars, or an A rating. It's definitely deserves to be seen in theaters, and definitely check it out, guys. I really, really, really recommend it. So happy that I got to see it. It was a really great time. Guys, thanks for all the overwhelming positivity and support you gave me for my first video. It really means the world to me. If you guys like what you saw here, make sure you click subscribe, and also toss me a like on this video. Within the next week or so, I'll be seeing Paper Towns, so I'll make sure to review that for you guys, let you know what I think about that. That's about it, guys. So, thanks for watching, and have a great day.